Hello everybody and welcome back to Pirated Ninja Productions. My name is Proteus and this is episode 17. Almost forgot. Episode 17 of oh that's not good. Of DireWolf20's 1.16 pack. As you can see, I've been messing around with this and it's jumping between 100 and not 100. Hopefully soon it will go up to 100. And stay there. We're at almost 1 bar. Oh, there we go. 1 bar in these. Maybe when these get up to 1, they'll go up. Anyways, we've got a little bit of stuff in here. Unfortunately, it does not look like it auto outputs, so I'm going to have to do this the hard way. And that hard way is turning this back to configure items or something, and then disconnecting all of those and then clicking on that and hoping. Excellent. So that will not do that. Now if I guess I'll have to, oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's also not good. Alright, we'll do these on the front then. But now of course I forget what all the ones are. I made up a bunch of ender tanks for each liquid that we'll be getting out of here. So the bottom is black, white, red, blue, brown, and yellow. So red, blue, brown, and yellow. And these are the tanks for each of the different devices. See where this is going? Slowly going up. This one's not. I need a heatsink. One heatsink, please. Tick-tock. There we go. And I'll just kind of put that on there. There we go. That equalizes it a little bit. And it's doing the dance again. That's alright. It'll get there. Alright, so now if I do pull, there we go. So now everything will pull as it is slowly gathering materials. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. And these ones aren't connected to anything quite yet, and neither is this. But it will be. Wish this was like applied energistics where you could put it over there, but since I don't actually need to Oh, I can still get into them. Oh, excellent, excellent. Just to make it look a little bit better. Cover everything up, including the top. Now I'll probably clean this up as well. So now that we have all 4 of those, and now I gotta do the same thing over here. So that's a red, oops, blue, brown, yellow. So blue, brown. Oh, that's a big whoops. There we go. And same thing. There we go. Thankfully it just got stuck in the pipe and didn't go into anywhere it wasn't supposed to go. So now, oh, it's nighttime again. Yeah. I've basically done nothing between episodes except stare at that and hope it worked and try and get prepared for when it did work. Which is now. Oh, I also changed the white elevator, so it's not a divot in the floor anymore. Alright, I still haven't gotten that working. These are slowly but surely building up pressure, which means it is now time to use this one. Diesel into lubricant, or yes, diesel into kerosene, kerosene into gasoline, gasoline into LPG, and then LPG into plastic. And then the plastic will turn into plastic sheets. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 of those. Do I have... Well, it's going to take a while. Alright, so I believe they require heat. Yes. Requires 100 degrees Celsius. Wonderful. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. I hate it when it does that. Oh, try saying that 3 times fast. Nope, I'm good, thanks. Okay. Upgrades available. Do the dispenser upgrade. I'll need the dispenser upgrade. Dispenser upgrade. Oh, that's super easy. Except I don't know why I'm... Silly me. I don't have any dispensers. But... Nope, I don't even have them auto-crafted. Let's make 1, 2, 3... No string. Four, 5. There we go. There we go. All right. I could have done that at any other crafting station, including, you know, this one right here, but I didn't. All right, so you get one, and you get one, and you get one, And you get one. And you get one. Pressure is 0. Problems, no ingredients. Poorly insulated. Yeah, I'll get to that. And it requires heat. Alright, so let's get some lagging. Give me 10 or 12. 12 works. So that didn't work out in the way I wanted it to. Okay, now it has no ingredients. And soon it's going to tell me that it has not enough heat, which I understand. Don't worry, you will have enough. 5 of those. Then we watch this work again. These are slow, unfortunately. And you see this. It's every like second or so, but it's only half. It's only 50 millibuckets every second, so it's 150 millibuckets. Unfortunately, that's just, I just can't do that. So I'm going to have to figure out a way. Alright. No. Is there a wrench? There is a wrench. I already knew that. It's right here. It has just enough. Really not useful. All right. Ah, got one. There we go. An exercise in careful. Okay. Now, that's going to be in the way. It'll be fine. The real question is, will that look at that, it's enough. So these will slowly, maybe not even slowly, heat up. And then what I need to do is get one of, actually I'm going to do this on the top. So in order, red first, and then blue, and then brown and yellow, and then boop, 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 boop. So what it will do is it will take the diesel and turn it into this once it gets heat. Does it need pressure too? Problems. Oh yeah, so it does. All right then. I didn't realize it needed pressure as well as heat. Thank you for having notifications on. There we go. Now I don't have 2 bars. I don't think I have 2 bars in the system yet. No. I have 0.36. But that is an excellent start to finally getting somewhere in this mod. Yeah. And then I think what I'm going to do is make another ender tank and stick it on top, and that'll be our plastic ender tank. And I wish there was some sort of way to do something about that, but I think what I will do is... yeah, it's terrible looking. We don't have facades or anything, do we? Doesn't look like it. Nope. No kind of facade thing. Well, that's too bad. Oh, what is this? Oh, nope. That's too bad. I wish I could hide the facade somehow. Oh, that's cool. I like mods that hide their piping. Sleep. Alright. Well, I think for now we're going to leave that alone for a bit and let it build up everything it needs to build up. So I'm going to toss all of that stuff away, and we will come back to it once this actually starts to produce. And hopefully nothing explodes while we're doing something else. And what is that something else going to be? Well, that's a good question. I'm going to have to look into it. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, for the rest of this episode, and maybe even a little bit into the next episode, I think we're going to get into a little bit of Botania. And I'm going to use this nice flat space up here. For now, I am going to actually build a building eventually, but for now we're just going to do this the boring way. So you may have noticed I have my little flower pouch here, and somewhere I forgot to grab it. Oh, hey, look, I got more flowers. Flower, 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 and then these were mushrooms, which oh, that's a flower. And oh, well, of course I have the black flowers. So I'm missing green and light gray. Okay. But this is what I really wanted. Was the Lexica Botania. So you open that up and it has all this kind of stuff. First thing we want to be going for is the petal Apothecary, which is pretty simple. It just takes any mushroom or petal, 2 cobblestone slabs, and 4 cobblestone. I'm going to grab a crafting table. I know, a vanilla crafting table. Weird. And then I will need some cobble slabs. I happen to have some. 1, 2, 3, 4 cobble. Do I have any spare petals? I have a magenta petal. I might need that later, so let's just use a mushroom. I think the green one will work. Yes, it will. Petal Apothecary. So we go ahead and put that down right there. And in order to make anything with this, we need to start out with the pure daisy. Here we go. So I just need 4 white petals or mushrooms and some seeds, and drop them into the petal apothecary with some water. I'm going to grab all these mushrooms and we'll use those. And then I need the... Do I have an extra kitchen sink? I do not. I'm going to use this as my infinite water source. Wow. Yeah, water buckets are weird sometimes. Something broke. What did I break? This is supposed to be the water bucket. Whoops. Insert a bucket, get a water bucket. Okay. Why is it not working? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Troubleshooting. So my fluid encapsulator extracts and inserts into there. Do I have any buckets in here? I do have a bucket in here. So if I manually put a bucket in here, why is the back the import? That would explain things. Alright, so cancel that and try that again. Haha. Yep, so once again, it was my fault. I will take... Yeah. Totally and completely at fault. But that's okay. Now I fixed it. And now, assuming I open the right thing, I should have a sink available, and we can go back to doing Botania with a bucket. As night falls again. That's fine though. Okay, so bucket. And then I want some seeds. I think I have enough. So if I drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. So you have to actually physically drop them into the petal apothecary. And the seeds always finish up what was already there. So they're like the catalyst. Yes, I was hoping I could do that. I'm glad I was correct. Stupid chicken. Alright, so now place these down just like you would any other flowers. And then what we need is some stone, which I'm gonna need some more of, it looks like. Okay, that's not true. And then some logs. So what you do is you put down around here the stone and the logs. It has to be, I think it has to be vanilla stone, and then at any tree. It doesn't have to be oak, I just had the most oak. I'm gonna sleep while that goes. It takes approximately exactly 1 minute. It's, yeah, approximately exactly 1 minute. So while that is going, already have the flower pouch, generating flora. We can start to make some of these. So brown, light gray, and red. Ooh, light gray is gonna be a problem. And in that case, we're gonna have to make some floral fertilizer. So any 4 dye and a bone meal. So let's just make an absolute ton of blue dye for the time being. And by absolute ton, I mean not very much at all. And then I need some bone meal, so that'll do. Oops. You can go away for now as well. So then I take the bone meal and the dye, and we get not a lot of floral fertilizer, but hopefully I'll get lucky. That wasn't lucky. Still not lucky. All right. So we're going to do this the lazy way. Instead of manually crafting everything. Sure. Do I know how to make lime dye? Yes, I do. Do I know how to make bone meal? Probably not. And 1 and 2. So then if I go in here and I want a stack of floral fertilizer, it'll tell me, give me a sec. And it will slowly craft up all the floral fertilizer that I requested. Because what floral fertilizer is, as you can see, it basically what it does is it bone meals the ground, but it only grows Botania flowers instead of just the regular bone meal. But I'm only looking right now for light grays. Oh. And greens. I don't think I had green yet, so that's good. So now I'm just missing light gray, naturally. Oh, we've got 54 more. But you can see over here, we've got living rock and living wood. So living rock is, oh, this is living wood. Living wood is basically the stone of Botania. Not stone. Living wood is the logs of Botania, and living rock is the wood of Botania. You are interrupting me again. I don't want your stuff. And it only works directly next to the flower. You can't go up, you can't go down. It has to be in the same plane, just these 8 blocks. and the wood doesn't matter which direction it goes in because it gets converted regardless. Alright, back to trying to get one light gray flower. Hallelujah. So now I can take my one flower, turn it into 2 petals, and then plant those petals. Now I need some bone meal. And if I do that, and then do I have shears? I can craft them. Take a pair of shears and cut those down, and I get tall flowers, and each tall flower turns into 4 petals. This is the intended duping mechanism in Botania. It is the way that the mod intends you to get more if you can only find one of a certain type of flower. So now I have 20 mystical light gray petals. Now I shouldn't have done that, now that I think about it, because I should have put it in a botany pot. Almost called it a bonsai. Wrong mod. There we go. One more light gray. So that one will go directly into the botany pot once I get those set up, which I will probably do in between episodes because it's super not exciting to watch. And there's a random hole in the ground. And I only have 52k dirt, so I don't know if I can handle it. Okay. And now I want to set up at least basic mana production, but the clock is quickly ticking away. Okay, so now I've forgotten what I need. Brown, light gray, and red. Okay, so red, let's do 2 of those, and then brown, I'll need 4 of those. So if I take both of these out of the inventory, and it is 1 light gray, 2 brown, and a red. Boom. Alright, so that is our first generating flower. Do that, drop that, repeat. And I really enjoy the right click with an empty hand recipe, because it just makes batch crafting so much easier. Alright, so now we have our, I'm just going to put them like that, our 4 endo flames. We can't do anything with them quite yet, because basically these are the furnaces of Botania. So they take combustible fuel and turn it into mana, which is the power system for Botania. Now what we need to do is make, well, let's see if the book will tell us. Here we go. A mana spreader, which does require gold and any petal or mushroom. Take another Botania mushroom, and I'll need a gold ingot, of which I think I have enough. And then I need to take some living wood and do that and that, and you got a mana spreader. And while we're here, I need to make the wand of the living forest, or sorry, wand of the forest, which is it's basically the wrench. So if we put this down, put it down right there. It doesn't look like it does anything, right? Well, it does if you do this. However, we're still missing one very important component. That is the mana pool, which is basically the battery. So you see the wand is in bind mode. I can switch between function mode and bind mode. So in bind mode, you can bind anything to anything else as long as they're compatible. So the mana spreader will collect mana from flowers like these and spread it to things like a mana pool or a runic altar, which we'll get to later, or even the terrestrial agglomeration plate, which we'll definitely get to a lot later. So now, if we go ahead and get some coal, I'm going to auto-craft coal blocks, I think. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And turn off the magnet first. You saw one of them disappeared, right? Now you can see that it is burning because it... There we go. It is now generating mana. And now this is running. It is taking the mana from the flowers and putting it into the mana pool, which you can see the bar has very little bit of blue on it. Yeah, that is how to get started with Botania. And it's not quite as much as I wanted to get done in this episode segment, but between the Mattercraft clip, we are over. So what I will do between episodes is continue to wait for new Mattercraft to go. Let's go check on it real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's not even at 2 bar yet. But this is slowly building up, which is good. This is still doing its little jumpy thing. Okay, yeah, that's to be expected. I really should get this one hooked up, but I'm going to leave it for now. So yeah, in between, I will wait for new Mattercraft to do some processing and probably build up the mana generation a little bit, as well as get to building an actual enclosure for Botania with botany pots for every single flower, so that we never run out of petals again. But that will be coming in the next episode. So until then, I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll see you later.